Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
Pretty quiet, huh, Ben?
Nothing out of the usual, Micah.
Yeah. You and Nils go have your dinner now. Good night, Riker. And take your time. I'll be in with Lucas McCain.
Hey, Marshal. You tell one of them deputies to bring me in a steak. I've been eating this jail slop for 4 days, and I'm sick of it.
When the U.S. Marshal gets here from Denver, I'm sure he'll see to it you get anything you want.
Yeah. I hear they feed you real good just before they put the rope around your neck. But you remember this, they ain't gonna hang me. Remember, it's a long ride from here to Yuma Prison. I'll kill anybody who tries to take me there, including you, your deputies, or anybody else that thinks they're gonna hang Charlie Gordo.
Steak, potatoes, and coffee.
That sounds good enough for me.
Mark?
Huh?
You gonna eat before you hang yourself with that tie?
Gosh, no, Pa. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
You're not going to a regular supper, son.
Oh, I know, but they'll have cake and cookies, things like that. And they're even going to have some of that new stuff, ice cream.
That'll be all.
Just because I'm going to Lucille Bandy's birthday party, I don't see why I have to wear a tie.
Well, I thought the tie was your idea.
I look all right?
Fine, fine.
What are you so nervous about, son?
Nervous? Who's nervous? What time is it?
Ooh. 10 minutes of 7.
I better get going.
Mark, the party's not till 7:30. It only takes 5 minutes to get there.
Oh, I know, but I don't want to be late.
Mark, didn't you forget something? Have a good time, son.
Paul, how come girls make fellas feel like, well, you know, all butterflies inside? It's even worse than the first time you try and rope a calf.
Well, Mark, I guess the best way to explain it is that with girls, it's knowing that you might get roped back. Have a good time, son.
I'm worried about that stage. Should have been here by now.
Relax, Micah. You're letting Charlie Gordo bother you too much. You hardly touched your dinner.
I haven't eaten or slept right since Gordo's been in my jail.
I know. Well, I guess you'll sleep tonight. Hello, Preston.
Howdy, Lucas.
What held you up?
Well, we were about 3 hours late getting out of Pagosa Springs this morning, and sure had to go something to try to make it up, too.
Didn't you have another passenger?
No, Mike, the lawman from Denver didn't make it.
What do you mean he didn't make it?
Well, when we were ready to leave Pagosa Springs this morning, he wasn't there, so I went to look for him. I found him lying dead in his room.
What?
He was shot, Micah. Sheriff up there, he questioned everybody, but nobody had seen or heard anything. Told me to go on. Said he'd notify Denver and they'd probably get a hold of you.
Preston, who were your passengers?
Oh, there's Sam Detkovin.
I know, I mean these two.
A couple cattlemen from Denver, real nice folks.
Thanks, Preston.
Sure sorry, Micah. Luke?
Micah, they'll send another federal marshal for him. All you have to do is keep him here.
Yeah, like Ted Burks up in Salinas a couple of years ago. He had Gordo locked up. Just one night, that's all. They killed Ted, one of his deputies, and a couple of townspeople getting him out. The same thing happened in Waco 6 months ago. Lucas, I need more help.
All right, Micah. I'll ride over and see if Mark can stay at the Bensons. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Hey, Micah? Where's that marshal?
He wasn't on the stage. He was killed in Pagosa Springs.
What do you mean he was killed?
That's what I said.
Who got killed?
That Denver marshal up at Pagosa Springs.
And that means somebody is coming after him, just like he's been saying.
Looks that way.
How many, you figure?
Hard to tell. Maybe one, maybe a dozen. Who knows?
Look, Micah, you know I'll do deputy duty anytime you want me to. When I heard you had Gordo here, I came, didn't I?
That's right, Ben. You did.
Well, Micah,
You don't have to tell me. I know. Man with a wife and 4 kids. It's all right, Ben. You go on home.
Micah? I'll take the door. Yeah, Nels. Yeah, you do that. Nils. Yeah, Micah?
Thanks.
Nils, would you mind betting raise it down for me?
Oh, sure, Lucas.
Thanks. Micah, I didn't know you let your deputies drink on duty.
I don't.
I just saw Ben heading for the saloon.
Ben's not on duty. Supposed to wear that over your heart.
I got a big heart, man.
Hey, Marshal. Come on in here. I want to talk to you. Ah, that's better. I was getting lonesome. That marshal from Denver, he ain't gonna show up, is he? Leastwise, I heard you talking out there, and it seems like he got himself killed or something. Now, who'd do a thing like that? You know, pretty soon there ain't gonna be a lawman left. Your name is Luke McCain, ain't it? They call you the rifleman. You know, you and me, we'd make a good team together.
Shut up, Gordo.
I'll bet you they're out there right now, just breathing down your neck.
I've been listening to that for 4 days. It's enough to get on a man's nerves.
Micah, what about those 2 cattlemen from Denver who got off the stage?
Oh, respectable looking. I don't think they'd arrive in town just as big as life if they had something besides cattle on their minds.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to find out.
Lucas, there's another stage arriving in the morning and another one in the evening. Beside that, there are people coming and going through town all the time. Now, I can't stop and question all of them.
Well, you mind if I check around?
No, go ahead. I'm back. Lucas, I'm coming with you.
Micah? That's Ben's horse. Ben? Ben?
Ben! What happened? Who did this, Ben?
Sweeney, you didn't hear anything? You didn't see anything? Nothing at all?
Lucas, I told you. Ben came in for a drink. We talked for a few minutes, and then he left for home. That's all.
And the other two were still in your place when he left?
Yep.
Neil said about the same thing. Ben came out, got on his horse, and rode off. About 5 minutes later, the two cattlemen came out and went straight to the hotel.
Thanks, Sweeney. Micah, take the lantern. Come here.
What are you doing?
Could be we overlooked something, Micah. There, look. Ben was dragged in here.
Yeah. Maybe they're out there right now, breathing down our necks.
You quoting Gordo again?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I guess that answers your question.
Micah! Lucas! What was that shot? What happened?
Who's in the office?
Well, nobody. I mean...
Nobody.
Howdy, Marshal. What's going on out there? I keep hearing gunshots. That deputy, he come in here and told me that other fella got himself killed. Is that right?
How many are out there, Gordo?
I remember in Salina, 12, and down Waco, 5, no, 7. But don't you suppose, Marshal, they're just out there having some fun, riling you up before they kill you?
You know better than to leave this office unguarded. The back door's double locked, but that won't stop him.
Well, I'm sorry, Micah. I heard that shot across the way, and I didn't realize. Micah, I'd like to get away for a few minutes. I feel like I need a drink.
Yeah, you look like you need a drink. O'Neill, you're coming back.
Sure, I'm coming back.
Micah, I'd still like to talk to those two cattlemen.
I'll wait here.
Gentlemen,
Yes?
you're the fellows who came in on the Denver stage tonight?
That's right.
Planning to stay in town long?
Well, we came here to buy some cattle, Marshal. We're beginning to wonder.
Well, I'm not a marshal, I'm a deputy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, is that a safe job now? It seems that lawmen in this part of the country don't live long.
You're referring to what happened this morning in Pagosa Springs?
Well, that and what happened here tonight. That other deputy. Say, who is this Gordo anyway? The bartender over at the saloon said you had him in your jail.
You never heard of him?
Our business is cattle, not outlaws.
Well, they're not my business normally either. I'm a cattle rancher myself.
Is that so? Well, maybe we can get together and do some business. Chester. Dave Chester. This is Carl Hollis.
Pardon the glove. Lucas McCain. Just what is it you're looking for in the way of cattle?
Any and all, what do you got? The beef market is high in Denver.
Yeah, I guess it is. Well, if you fellows are going to be around, as soon as I'm free, maybe we can ride out to my place and look over the stock.
Fine, fine.
Good night.
Night.
Hey, Marshal.
What do you want?
A drink. I ain't had one in 3 hours.
Micah?
In here, Lucas.
You all right? You're an ape. I'm gonna kill you, sodbuster. Nobody ever hit Charlie Gordo and lived to tell about it. I'm gonna kill you. You hear me? You hear me? I'm gonna kill you. Nobody ever hit Charlie Gordo.
How much longer is this gonna last?
Micah, how long would you say it takes to build up a cattle herd?
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, 6 months ago, this territory was hit with the worst hoof and mouth plague in its history. There weren't enough cattle left to fill one loading pen.
So?
So, now that we've barely started to build up our herd, along come two cattlemen who want to buy our stock. To me, that adds up to either they don't know the cattle business or they're not in the cattle business.
Sometimes I don't think this job pays enough.
Well, I could be wrong.
Best we figure you're right.
Micah!
Cover me, Micah.
Lucas! Lucas! Lucas, boy! Good work. I think it's time now.
You out there, Marshal? Are you still alive, sodbuster?
Lucas, boy! All right, hold it. Stay right where you are.
Marshal, you hear me? You better throw that gun outside and keep yourself from getting killed.
You might try to take Gordo, but you'll have to face this shotgun first.
make good sense, Marshal. Save him for Gordo.
Get the horses.
Well, Marshal, looks like your troubles are all over. Old Charlie Gordo ain't gonna be around here no more.
Gordo, some day they're gonna catch up with you.
Sure. Sure.
Come on, Charlie, finish him off. Let's get out of here.
I don't want to finish him off. I want him alive, so he can tell everybody what Charlie Gordo has done. And you'll tell him, won't you, Marshal? You'll tell him good. So long. Quiet, ain't it? I guess I ain't gonna need this no more.
Lucas, boy. I thought you were...
How bad are you, Michael?
I've had worse. Gordo.
Like I said, you'll sleep tonight. So will I. Mike, you don't mind staying in town a few days till Micah gets on his feet, do you?
Oh, no, Paul. Staying in town's like a vacation to me.
Yeah, maybe, but you still have to go to school.
Yeah, I know. Of course, after school, I can always help Lucille Bandy break that new Pinto colt that she got for her birthday.
Mark, you never did tell me. How was Lucille's birthday party?
Oh, great. Oh, boy, we had a swell time, Paul. Why, they had a... Well, it was all right, I guess. But, you know...
All those girls.
Yeah. Well, I'll be seeing you.